From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Penn State Campus Weather Service meteorologist Connor Friedhoff here with your CNET forecast. Beaver Stadium cam showing some absolutely picturesque scenes out there, 52 degrees, but it is quite dry. Dew point is down to 23 and we have a slight breeze out of the south-southwest. Temperatures are in the 50s, mainly in the valleys, but on the ridges there you can see some blues and in the ridge and valley. Just seeing temperatures might be struggling to get up into the 50s, and we see that up here in the northern tier as well. Despite that, mid-50s in the south and some, of course, low 50s pretty much throughout the rest of the state. Aside from the northwest here in the Allegheny Plateau, they are struggling to reach the 50 mark, but still unseasonably warm as it is. In terms of radar and satellite, not much to talk about aside from a few clouds making their way into the region. In State College, we just have a few light clouds. It's more pronounced over in places like Pittsburgh, Johnstown, and near the Maryland border. What we have to go out to the national scope to see, of course, the next big weather maker over here, low pressure system around Nebraska and Kansas, bringing this front of quite heavy rainfall, moving it across the Mississippi River and into some parts of the Midwest states. That'll be tracking across into our region over the next few days. In terms of radar, we just have a few showers we do have to worry about tonight and into tomorrow morning. Depending on how early you get up, you could run into these showers during your commute, mainly in the State College, Williamsport, and Harrisburg area. But as we take our way out through Wednesday, it's when we get into Thursday we have to worry about some more showers, mainly just some clouds in the morning, very spotty depending on where you're at in the state. But as we go throughout the day, we do have a few instances of showers, mainly up in the northwest region, as well as down by Allentown, Philadelphia, there in the Lehigh Valley. We have a few spotty showers here and there, and even maybe some more into early Friday morning, possibly some snow showers up by the lake shore as well. Tomorrow we are going to be looking at potential wind threat, gusts up into the 40s, mainly in the Allegheny Plateau. Once you get east of the ridges here, it goes back down to the 20s, but nothing to fret over. 20 mile per hour winds can still be fairly treacherous, but it's these 40 wind gusts where we have to be very, very much vigilant, places like Franklin and Pittsburgh. The wind threat does diminish throughout the day, but of course, even into the evening hours on Wednesday, still seeing places like Du Bois and Bradford stick into the 30s when it comes to wind gusts. Those will die down by Thursday. In terms of temperature, this trend is just going to continue. Colder temperatures in the Pacific and Intermountain Northwest, but as you go further eastward, we have the greater chance of these temperatures continuing to stay above average by anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees. Tonight we're going to get down to 42 degrees. We have a slight chance of showers, mainly after midnight, so of course going back around to about 4 or 5 in the morning. So if you are getting up quite early, you might run into some rain. Nothing in terms of accumulation or any kind of ponding. It's just going to be some light rainfall here and there, and it will make its way out. We'll also have a breeze that continues into tomorrow with an insanely high temperature for this time of year, 63 degrees. That's about 25 degrees above average, and of course the wind around 20, 25 miles per hour in our region, but if you're in Pittsburgh, could be as high as 40 miles per hour tomorrow. For the 7-day, we start out before we get to the weekend, very much unseasonably warm, but as we get into the Thon weekend, Friday and Saturday, both sitting at 41 degrees, so we get back within a few degrees of average, and those lows go down into the 20s, but right after that, on the Sunday and into the next week, temperatures will rebound back into the 50s, and it'll feel like late March once again, even though we're just about halfway through February. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm meteorologist Connor Friedhoff, wishing you a wonderful day.